Accuracy and repeatability are critical elements when it comes to machining turbine components. Achieving these, though, can be a challenge and has often resulted in overly complicated machine setups and complicated tooling. In addition, referencing the parts relative to the machine can be a challenge. TEK4's 3 steps to accuracy procedure guarantees both accuracy and repeatability in 3 simple steps. The first step is to set the machine. The second step is to set the electrode. And the third step is to set the part. Let's take a look at each of these now in a little more detail. The first step is to set the machine. Using our Highland Hines CMM probe, which comes as standard on all TEK4 fast hole drill machines, we probe the tabletop to check the mechanical alignments and also adjust the machine work offsets to set the machine. This procedure takes 3 minutes to run. First of all, it checks for runout on the tabletop. Then it checks the table for concentricity to the B-axis. It then sets the work offsets for the V-axis followed by the A-axis. After this, it checks the pallet face to the XY plane. Then the B-axis rotary linearity is checked. Then the work offsets for the X and Y axis are set. It then checks the A-axis location to the YZ plane and then follows this by checking it to the XY and the XZ planes. Finally, it probes the datum board. First the inside to find the central position and size, and then it probes the top to find the height. At the end of this 3-minute cycle, the machine has automatically checked the positional accuracy of all of the axes. It has checked the geometry of the machine, including the crucial rotary tables into geometry, and it has automatically set the working 0 points for the 5 axes. Any errors that are detected outside acceptable limits are highlighted and the level of error indicated to enable fast remedy work to be carried out. This system saves hours when compared with alternative measurement and checking methods. We recommend that the machine setting procedure is run at the beginning of every day. This should also be run after any bump of the machine, however minor. The next step is to set up the electrode. With a guide and an electrode fitted, the spindle head moves the electrode down to the bore and probes it with the electrode. First it finds the end position by moving the electrode down until it touches the top of the bore. Then it finds the XY position of the electrode by probing the inside of the bore. This electrode setting procedure automatically sets new tool offset values, removing the impact of any small variations that might be in the tool. This is particularly necessary when using long, fragile electrode guides that are susceptible to being knocked out of position. This second step eliminates the impact that these errors might have. This routine will run each time a new electrode is fitted. The final step is to set the part. Now that the machine and the electrode have been set relative to each other, the final part of our 3 steps to accuracy procedure is to set the position of the part relative to these two so that the drilling is performed in the correct place. Once a part is loaded in the fixture, the probe comes down and probes the part using TEK4's 6-point nesting routine. First it probes 3 points to find a plane, then it probes 2 points to find a line, and finally 1 point on its own. It repeatedly probes these 6 points and adjusts offsets in the machining program to accurately find the position of the part relative to the machine and the electrode. The machine is matching the CAD model that is embedded in the program with the physical part. This third step is repeated each time a part is loaded to ensure accuracy and repeatability, even when there is a variation in castings. To reiterate, TEK4's 3 steps to accuracy are: Step 1, set the machine. Step 2, set the electrode. Step 3, set the part. Now that these 3 steps to accuracy have been completed, the drilling cycle can commence with confidence that a good and accurate part can be produced.